My name is Benson Boone. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Monroe, Washington.
What made you want to audition for Idol?
I started singing a year ago.
So you big TikToker?
Oh boy.
Before Benson Boone would take over your radio with his viral track, Beautiful Things, you know you've heard the song, what a banger. Before Benson Boone would clock in 2.5 million subscribers over on YouTube, 3 million followers on Instagram, and nearly 7 million followers on TikTok at the time of this recording. Before Benson Boone would decide to exit from season 19 of American Idol back in 2021.
Okay, does this sound good to you guys?
Oh yeah,
Right here?
Can you hear yourself?
Not really.
Oh my God.
Now, long before American Idol, well, Benson Boone, he got his big break over on TikTok where he amassed 1.7 million followers. Now, all of the videos pre-fame, they've mysteriously been deleted from both his TikTok and his Instagram page, with him putting all of his efforts into promoting his future with his breakout hit, Beautiful Things. And seriously, you can't go anywhere without hearing this song cranking on a radio.
These beautiful things that I've got.
Now, the song is such a big hit that it's actually topped the Billboard Global Charts, making it the biggest song on the planet at the time of this recording. So Benson Boone is officially outperforming Beyonce as she takes a shot at being country, Kendrick Lamar as he takes a shot at Drizzy Drake, and Taylor Swift, who typically, well, she blows everyone out of the competition just because she's there. But today, well, Benson, he's finding a way to shine and to outrank everyone. Now, currently, Benson, he's only focused on two things: his upcoming Fireworks and Rollerblades tour and his debut album, which dropped just last month. Now, the kid's only around 21 years old and he's got the world at his feet, but it's an interesting story about a small town kid who almost never knew he was a super talented singer. It all seems to have happened by chance.
Pretty close to the voice I have now. Like, I've never done vocal training, so like I've definitely improved over the past 2 years.
So as we do here, let's take a look back at where he came from, here for you on Before They Were Famous. As always, be sure to let us know who we're going to feature next. All right, let's get her done.
Benson Boone. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Monroe, Washington.
Benson Boone was born on June 25th, 2002 in small-town Monroe, Washington. Now, the population is just 20K, and his parents' names are Nate and Carrie Boone. Now, I actually managed to find his parents in a YouTube video where they're talking about taking a bunch of other kids mountain hiking, and apparently it was pretty dangerous.
The cycle came around again for the next group of boys to go up Mount Hood and Mount Rainier. It was a really different group of boys.
Now, young Benson, well, he grew up with 4 sisters, being the middle child, meaning he was surrounded by 2 girls, both older and younger than him. Now, I think I found his mother's LinkedIn page, and she works as a substitute teacher in the Monroe County, which means that young Benson lived in such a small town that even his mother could walk in any day and be his substitute teacher. Now, I actually found this old photo of Benson as well, alongside his mother, and it appears that they were doing some local volunteer work back in 2017. The kid might have deleted everything from his Instagram, but I was still able to find that thumbnail photo. Yeah. Now, Benson attended Monroe High School and he competed on both the tennis and the diving team. Now, as a senior, well, he took 6th place, which isn't that great, but it's not bad either. I mean, it's a small town, you'd hope for maybe 3rd, but hey, doesn't matter because he found success somewhere else, and it was something that almost happened accidentally. He discovered that he was a naturally gifted singer just because someone said, we need someone to sing, and he put his hand up. So the story goes that Benson, he discovered his musical talent when a friend asked him to play the piano and sing in their high school's Battle of the Bands. Now, this was back in his junior year of high school, and at the time, well, he had little to no experience singing. I'll let him explain.
It was definitely better than I thought, but it wasn't like at all great. But it was good enough for a high school band performance, you know.
Now, to say that this was a bit of a shocker to everyone when he performed and was pretty good. I mean, his parents even had no idea that their boy could sing. His mother, Carrie, she told the local news, "We sat in the front row. We were just all on the edge of our seats to hear what it was like because he really had never sung in public and he didn't sing in front of us at all." Now, his mother, Carrie Boone, she also stated, "We were just amazed, like jaw on the floor, like, oh my gosh, wow." Now, from there, he started practicing more with his singing. He also dabbled with the piano, but it wasn't until his friends encouraged him to start posting content to TikTok that things really began to turn in his direction. Now, his soulful voice and his charismatic performance, well, it caught the attention of millions of people. And in just a matter of months, well, his TikTok account was exploding to the tune of 1.7 million followers, all while he was figuring out his range.
And then it all just stacks up to sound like it's this huge choir when it's really just me going, I'm still hard.
In 2022, well, Benson took a leap into the national spotlight by auditioning for American Idol. Now, his audition, it was so impressive that he got a golden ticket to Hollywood Week. And the judges, well, they were in awe with this kid. It was his first time using a microphone. But there's a twist in this story because out of nowhere, well, Benson, he decided to step back from the competition. He cited personal reasons and a desire to find his own musical path. Now, this was a bold move regardless, but clearly it's one that paid off. Now, the kid, he also plays not only the piano, he also plays the drums and the guitar. Yeah, he's a one-man band. But it turns out the kid had a bit of a trick up his sleeve. One of his own idols, singer Dan Reynolds of Imagine Dragons, well, he saw the potential in young Benson Boone, and he signed him to Night Street Records, which is backed by Warner, around 2021. Now, this collaboration had led to his first hit single, Ghost Town, which skyrocketed on the charts and garnered millions of streams. Benson's soulful voice and heartfelt lyrics, they continue to resonate with fans, and he followed up with more singles like In the Stars, which quickly became a fan favorite. Now, his music, it was all about connecting with people through raw emotion and relatable stories, and he was garnering fans that were both male and female. The kid was a runaway hit. Now, these days, Benson Boone's still on a roll with dedicated fans all over the world, and more people are discovering his discography. Now, his latest release, Beautiful Things, it was the product of one sleepless night, where he laid it all on the line and pieced together this one-of-a-kind track. Now, currently the song, it's got over 130 million views on YouTube, and it's climbed to #1 on the charts in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, France, Ireland, Norway, the UK, and it's considered the #1 song in the world. Now, this has certainly put Benson Boone on the map as the next big name in music, and it looks like the kid's just getting started. Congrats to him on all his success. It's a fantastic story of someone who didn't even know they were a good singer or were professionally trained. They just found it inside them. All of a sudden, they're huge on the internet. Then they're on American Idol. Then they're too big for American Idol. And they're ready to take over the charts. Must feel good to be Benson Boone right now. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this story. Let me know who you want me to talk about next. I'll see you guys in another video. Boom!